Okay, let's try that again. Let's have a drum roll, please, so we can get excited about what is to come for Australia and New Zealand. Are you guys ready? Awesome, awesome. Okay, here we go. Here is the flyer for Melbourne. Melbourne, we are coming for you. So I hope everybody can see clearly. We have a very, very powerful event that is going to be the weekend of March 16th. So following the cruise, Ifra and I will be heading into Melbourne. We will be joined by Joy and Samuel there as well. I know Samuel will be coming off the cruise. Joy will be meeting us there from Brisbane. We have all the other beautiful ladies featured. Hodan Abdi, who's on the call, Hafsa Hassan, Hamdi Ubi, and Ryan, who will be helping us host the event. So first we are kicking off with a meet and greet for the team. We have a reservation at an amazing restaurant called Sahara Restaurant, where we can meet and get to know each other and celebrate some achievements and just start building some relationships together as a group. Then we will have our power tour, which is the opportunity for everyone on this call who knows anyone in the Melbourne area. This is where Ifra was sharing. Give our phone numbers, create those WhatsApp chats, connect with us and send your guests to us, to this event. So that's the one you want to capture. This poster, I also should say, the design of this poster is like the audience is for our Opulence Global Nation, so they can see the full itinerary. We will have a separate flyer for each event that it is designed for the guest, for someone who's coming, someone who you're inviting to come. So just stay tuned for the release of those flyers and just make sure that you're sharing the correct one with your guests. So there's a separate invitation for guests. And this, if you take a picture, screenshot it, it will be blasted out very shortly. So we have the power tour in Melbourne. You have the address, the itinerary there. And then followed by Saturday, we're going to have a powerful day of team training in Melbourne. And who knows, maybe another tour. If we have extra guests that couldn't come on Friday, we have the room, I think, till 8 p.m. So we will do tours all day until we leave. I think I'm there until Tuesday. I think Ifra's staying a little bit later. So we will definitely have those opportunities. But this is what you want to make note of. Even if you're not in Melbourne, if you're a partner here on the line, even if if you're in New Zealand or you're in Brisbane or somewhere else in Australia, make the flight. Come and see us. Come and be inspired by us. Come and learn with us. Grow with us. And if you're not and you're in another country, leverage this opportunity that you have us there. We want to blow the socks off of Melbourne, okay? And that's our goal. So we're super, super excited. The ticket for partners is $50. Guests are free to our tour, but for our partners who are participating, it is $50 for Australia. And we will actually have tickets in the back office. So you can support us that way. If if you're planning to come, you can buy your ticket that way, or we can connect you to the organizer who's, organizing the room on the ground for us. But you can go ahead and purchase your ticket. The advantage of that is you can use your e-wallet, or you can, use the money that is there. And for anyone if you do plan to invite guests to come and see us, to join us, we would ask for you to purchase the ticket as well, or for some of our leaders to purchase tickets to help support the event. We're happy to do the work. We're happy to be there and, take care of your guests, but we would love if our Opulence Global Nation could help us support these events as well. So that is what is happening for Australia. Go ahead, Ifra. I can see you want to say something there.
Yes. By the way, how awesome is the flyer? Like, I love it. Ivy is incredible. All of you say thank you to Ivy. She's so talented. My goodness. So speaking of the ticket, earlier I mentioned to you that whenever there's an event happening, I always send my people. But you know what else I do? I always buy a ticket. Why? I'm a team player, right? I'm a team player. So you want to pretend as if you are there. The last event was in Kenya. You know how many of our partners, even though I was there, that were buying tickets to support the team in Kenya. So highly recommended. Of course, it's not a must, but highly recommended that you contribute that $50, and it will go towards the venue and a surplus for the next event. As my sister Steph mentioned, I'll be sticking around for another week. So I'll be there doing coffee meetings non-stop, right? So definitely what you want to do is support as much as you can. Send your people. That's the first support that we can get, because we want to fill up the room. The second support is financially. It's always nice when Sister Holland and Hamdi and them that put this together actually receive something back from partners around the world, right? It motivates them. And I highly recommend that you do that for every country, not just Melbourne. It's a culture that we have as a company. So we're just sharing that. But of course, it's not a must. Just to be clear, you can still send your people. We're not going to say, oh, so-and-so didn't pay, so we're not going to take care of you. Absolutely not. It's just a nice gesture. Back to you, my sister.
No partner left behind, right? So, we'll take care of everybody, but it's encouraged, to help support the events and all the work that goes into putting these on. So very well said, Ifra. I appreciate that. Okay, so from Australia, so we have the two of us there and all these events. Ifra will be there afterwards for another week for whatever is required. I know we're heading into Ramadan for our Muslim brothers and sisters, but she will be there and supporting the team and continuing on from there. So that's Melbourne. So if you're in the Melbourne area, if you know anyone in Melbourne, we want to see you there for sure. So now coming to New Zealand, just 1 second. I gotta share my screen.
Drum roll!
Oh, drum roll! New Zealand, here we are. So we've got this series of events as well. I'm just realizing we are missing a training on here, I think because we didn't quite have the venue yet, but we'll get that adjusted. So let me just share what is happening here. So Friday, March 24th, we actually have the same format. I think maybe I have the wrong version, but we have the same format is Australia. So on Thursday, we have a meet and greet. So Thursday, March 23rd, meet and greet in the Sky Tower. So the Sky Tower is an attraction in New Zealand that's very, very special. So we'll be doing a meet and greet on Thursday, March 23rd. Apologies that all the information isn't on here. I will make sure that is corrected. And then we have a power tour on Friday, March 24th in Auckland. So you have the location here. Again, we will have the flyer that is geared to invite guests. So I saw Hodan Saeed, who said, where's the event in New Zealand? This is the event in New Zealand. I cannot wait to meet you, sister. Looking forward to getting to know you and spending some time with you as well. And then we do actually have a training on Saturday. Oh, you know what? I think I popped up the wrong flyer. Give me a moment. This is the flyer. Wait, this is a good opportunity to say it. This is the flyer that is geared to guests. It only has the tours on it. So the tours are when we're doing a presentation, when we're doing a showcase for the products and business. Okay, so that's what I think I just had the wrong one there. So let me, Ifra, do you want to take over for a sec? Let me just pull that up here.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So as Stephanie was mentioning earlier, the main flyers that we showed you for, let's say, Melbourne, that encompasses everything. So what we want to do, because when you look at it, it's like there's dinner, there's mega tour, there's training. People can get confused, right? So we have designed a specific one for each event. So for example, the meet and greet, it's only for the partners, right? But for our guests, we want to have a business solution one. You may have seen it. We just had it, the one in Minnesota. We did it in Kenya. We do it all the time. So it's specifically designed to invite guests, and it will clearly say free. It will not have a price. That's another issue with the big flyer. Sometimes people look at it, $50. Why? Why am I going to pay? Because when you don't know the value of something, that is why we make sure that we tailor specific flyers for your guests only. So all of that is coming. The main one is nice to share, but make sure that you are very specific in inviting them to the business solution one, as well as the training. Even the training, guests can come, right? We have seen so many guests who come to the training, and that person, I promise you, by the end of that weekend, they launch, because now they have seen the value. So we will have separate ones. Hang in there with us. but definitely I'm excited. Who else is excited? I'm blowing up all our team chats. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so I just actually went back to my email, and I think the New Zealand one was accidentally attached twice. So I don't have the other one that has the full itinerary, but it's okay. I'm talking you through it, and we will have the official release. We will make sure they're shared out so everyone can take advantage. So again, to recap, the full event for New Zealand, we have a Thursday meet and greet at the Sky Tower, Friday power tour, Saturday training, okay? And then from there, we're heading north. I'm heading north with my sister Joy Richards to Whangarei, and we're doing 3 power tours back to back on Monday, March 27th. So if you know anyone northern New Zealand, definitely send them out to us. So again, this flyer is perfect. Capture this one to, make your list, and connecting with people that live in these areas. And we will make sure that we share the full flyer with the full itinerary of all of the details. My apologies. I just got in right before this call. I didn't have a time to take a closer look at what was there. So I didn't realize I was missing the full itinerary for New Zealand, but nonetheless, it is the same format. And actually, I can share something else that has the full list. Or actually, I think we're okay with that, right? So who's excited? Samuel, I see you're there. Samuel's excited. Joven, I know you're excited too. I can see in your face you're excited as well. So it's awesome. So if anyone would like to share a few thoughts, feel free and go ahead there. I'm just going to
definitely excited team, coming to New Zealand. Everyone wants to come here, but for some reason they get here when they do. But beautiful country. I'm indigenous to this country. I'm a Maori, so I got a lot of culture backgrounds in that. And Auckland is actually multi indigenous with people. There's a word for it. So there's a lot of ethnic groups, a lot of groups here. Nationalities in that. And in Auckland, there's so many, than there is sort of around the outskirts of New Zealand. So they all come and congregate in Auckland. So Auckland's the biggest city in New Zealand. A wonderful place, even when we're going to have our greet and meet at the Sky Tower there. That's absolutely wonderful. It's one of the highest points or highest building in the southern end of the hemisphere or something. So great place. I'm very excited. I'm so happy that Opulence is actually eventuating down this end of the world, because under us is the South Pole. So, I'm very excited throughout what's happening there, coming to New Zealand. Yes, absolutely.
Love it.
And the back.
Love it, love it, love it. Joy, I see you're unmuted
too. Oh my gosh. Finally, I just want to say thank you, Steph and Ephra, and, for this opportunity. It's about taking the opportunity and running with it, learning as you go. It was some challenges finding venues, but guess what? We did it. And I'm excited. I haven't been home to New Zealand for 3 years. I left there to come over here to live with my daughter. And that was one of my whys. I had 3 whys when I joined this business in 2016. And I can't believe it, because it's going to be 7 years this year. And I look at kind of what I've done in the business, and I've been there sometimes, and the challenges of moving to a new country and trying to build something in Australia when the world looks at you and thinking, who are you, what are you in? And so finally Opulence gets to take a stand in Australia, because they have all these MLM businesses, but guess what? Opulence is not on there yet. And so grateful we have this opportunity that we can share it to the others, whether they like it or not. I mean, I just had to reconnect with my family, and somehow they've all disappeared on me. But hey, that's okay. That's,
I love it, Joy. Thank you
you
so much
know,
for sharing and your excitement. And 3 years since you've been home, we are gonna. New Zealand
yeah,
won't know what hit them, right? Once we get over
yeah.
there.
So you're
Awesome,
gonna love it,
awesome.
Steph.
Well,
Absolutely.
we have a very special guest on the line, and she is looking glamorous. So we have our fabulous SVP on the call. I know all of you have been, anticipating her to come and share a few words. This powerful lady ran her first business at 19 years old, is a self-made millionaire. She's been interviewed in Oprah's magazine. She's the creative genius behind developing our products, our winning products in fashion, beauty, and health. She has a huge heart. She leads with passion. One of my personal mentors, our Senior Vice President and Chief Designer, none other than Sanaz Hooman. Welcome to the call.
Amazing. Thank you so much, ladies and gents. I apologize for just jumping on a little bit later on. As I had mentioned, I was at an event, but I definitely wanted to get on and just to say hello to everyone. I'm sorry for the background noise. You just got to bear with me a little bit. I'm going to try to speak as loud as I can. I am at an event and there was a huge snowstorm here in Toronto. So a good night, a good morning to everyone. Hope everyone is doing absolutely fabulous. I am so excited that after all these years, New Zealand, Australia is getting back on the map again. And, this is the time. This year is the season. This year is the time for everyone to be able to take advantage of it. The amazing thing is it doesn't matter where you reside in the world. But when you take advantage of the leadership of what these ladies have been doing together, and the gents, I should say, not just the ladies, it's amazing what you're able to create and be able to succeed with. So it's really, really important that you all tap in to this amazing, amazing event. Hello, Samuel. So good to have you on as well. And I know you've come out to the cruises a couple of times. I apologize for the background noise. It's amazing that, you've always come out to these events. But now you get a chance to be able to host an event right in your own country. And that is the really, really cool part about this industry, is that sometimes things take time and it takes that leadership. And, a lot of people will come and go. And but as long as you have that consistency and you stay, then you know what? That's what's really, really important in this industry. So I want to commend all of you who have maintained your leadership, maintained the growth, maintained you growing and building your business, and of course are going to be able to take advantage of this amazing world tour to have two fellow Canadians, Ifra, of course, Steph Wise, coming out to your market, utilize it, build it, grow with it, take advantage of it, and be able to, take the bull by the horn and take it to the next level, because that is what it's all about. Whenever someone goes into your market, whenever someone travels and comes to your country, it's about you taking that action and utilizing it. But you don't want to wait until they arrive. You want to start working today. You want to start working now. You want to be able to start planting those seeds out there. Go out there and talk to people and let them know who's coming. Let them know what's going to be happening. Because when they arrive, you want them to be able to utilize that momentum. You want to be able to utilize the momentum of the special guest for the event prior to their arrival. Your job starts today. Your job started now. Your job should have started 2 weeks ago when you knew they were coming. And you build up for the event. You let them know who's coming. You tell them, what is going to be happening. And the fact that, when we originally launched in these markets, it was not the same business as it is today. Today, it's a new business. Today, it's a new opportunity. Today, you have an amazing leadership. The infrastructure is there. The growth is there. The expansion is there. All you need to do is you need to take that leadership and go out there and share and be loud and be able to take, what your market is supposed to do for you. If you haven't hit the targets that you want to be able to achieve in your business, now is the time for you to be able to do that. Now is your time for you to be able to shine this year for the year of 2023. I'm trying to give you as much of my passion and excitement as possible, because I know how exciting it is when a new market launches. And if you go and plant enough seeds, will all of them flourish? Absolutely not. Some will, some won't. So what? You keep on moving on. So I just wanted to share that with each and every single one of you. I hope you were able to hear me. I know there's a lot of background noise, and I'll pass it over to our host. I did tell them I was going to be at an event. I kind of came into the garage and being able to share a couple of words. So I'm here to answer any questions you guys have.
Wow, wow, wow. What a powerful share, SVP Sanaz. Thank you so much for taking the time. It's there's something that is always so special. Whenever Sanaz is called to answer, she always delivers. Like from when I requested her to come on this call to share a few words, I knew she had an event, but she said, "You know what? I'm committed. I'm committed to being there. I'm committed to taking the time to inspire and to be with everybody." And we know you're busy. You're looking so beautiful and have all these things going on, but you're here with us, on a Friday night for us. So thank you so much for your time and attention and being here with us. We could hear you pretty clearly, so it's okay. So I think it's maybe noisier for you than it is for us on this side. So seeing lots of thank yous in the chat. Ifra, did you want to share a few words as well?
Absolutely, my
Yes.
sister. I want to share the same sentiment. 5 years in this business, and the biggest lesson I've learned from our SVP Sanaz is to being consistent. This is the perfect example of that. She's never ever defaulted on anything, no matter what. She's always there to support, to help us. We love you so much. Thank you for coming on. You look amazing as ever. Enjoy the rest of your night, my dear. Love you. Take care.
Thank you so much, team. And you know what? I'm sorry I jumped on a little bit late. I literally went and grabbed my phone and I basically try to come to the quietest spot to be able to do this call. You know what? Build with passion, build with excitement. Ifra said it bang on. Be consistent. Not everyone will do what you do, but you know what? As long as you have that consistency, that will bring you success. I'm telling you, opulence is the opportunity of a lifetime. Opulence is that business that gives you generational wealth. You just need to stick with it. You need to grow with it. You need to go through the hills and valleys with it. Don't quit on yourself, because when you quit, you just quit on yourself. With that, I'm going to say to the billion, I love you all. I wish I could spend more time with you guys, but there's just so much going on around here. So I'm going to say, God bless. Let's put your market back on the map and show the world what you can do as a team together. With that, to the billion team, back to you. Have an amazing call and good night to everyone.
Okay, before you leave, I think we need to do a to the billion with everyone's cameras on.
Yes.
Everyone's cameras on. Let's do to the billion with our SVP. I'll give everyone a sec to turn your camera on so that we can take a photo. As a group, we have 20 people on this call, which is awesome. So don't be shy. It's just for a quick photo. Turn your camera on. I see Tanya. I see Joven, Joy, Sherry, Hodan. Hello, Hodan. Would anyone else like to turn their camera? I'll give you guys a minute. Ayan. Hello, Ayan. Welcome. It's so nice to see your smiling faces, everybody. We'll give everyone another chance here. All right. Is that all the cameras being turned on? I think so. All right. Are you ready? 1,
Yes.
2, 3. To the billion.
To the billion.
We are one team, one dream. To the billion, everybody. Awesome. I love it. Oh,
good night,
so
everyone.
Great. Thank you so much, Sanaz, for being
My
here.
pleasure.
We will make
Thank you.
proud.
Have a good night, everyone.
We will make you proud.
I have no doubt. Let's go build it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Wow, wow, wow. Well, that was a powerful way to end the call for sure. Thank you for your patience, everyone, as we went through everything. Stay tuned for the official releases of the flyers, and go ahead in your back office. So the one thing, there's tickets available, one for Australia, one for New Zealand. You can support one if you're going to be at one event or both. It's up to you. We will probably have some other something else pop up maybe on the cruise. I just don't know what our schedule is going to be, so I don't want to commit to anything. This is why we were doing these series of calls every Friday night heading into the cruise. Ifra and I are traveling early on Sunday morning. It's like just over 24 hours, and we're hopping an airplane. But let that be, let's put the rubber to the road. So look in your network. Who do you know in Melbourne? Who do you know in Auckland? Who do you know in Whangarei? Make your list. Share the flyers when they're released, and invite. And Ifra, as maybe you can pop our phone numbers there in the chat as well. Add us to WhatsApp. Send us a message. Let us know who you are. If you're gonna have guests, create that group conversation, and we can build a little bit of like and trust before we meet your guests in Melbourne and in New Zealand. Any closing remarks? Would anyone else like to share a few thoughts? I know we went a little bit over, but I want to give Ifra a chance to say a few words, and if anyone else would like to share a few thoughts before we close the call.
Yes. I started getting Sanaz, so beautiful. Oh man, I started getting shivers up the back and everything, and and she's right. Like I've always been on. Been there with them. I had the opportunity to go, which is a great thing because that's where it is. Like when you get there, it's a big vacation, working vacation, but it's all meeting all the partners. This is absolutely great. And like Sherry said, I've met Sherry. When I was in Canada, I went to Canada, and her, Tammy, and Chris come pick me up and took me for lunch and showed me around at Lawrence Market or something, and those are beautiful memories for me, and that's what I love about Opulence Global. I'm ever so grateful. I've made a big decision, not just with Opulence, but with my JOB, and I think I've made the right decision because yesterday I was feeling a bit down for what the decision I made, but now I know, like just on Sanaz's few words that she said, just be persistent, just keep going and thriving and get out there and be loud, and start now. So I'm never so grateful that she hopped on, and I can't wait to actually see everyone actually on the cruise and to start building momentum again and then and putting Australia and New Zealand back on the map. But it's time for me to get out there and share everything about what we're doing, and with all of our support, we all work as one, which is a great thing, great honor, and I'm ever so grateful that I'm with Opulence, and so I'm stoked. Yes,
I love it.
absolutely.
I can see the excitement on your face, Samuel.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing. We'll see you shortly, right? Coming
Right,
up pretty
Tuesday.
soon.
I'm off Tuesday, so I've got a couple of days in there before we go. So Tuesday I arrive. Yeah.
Amazing.
So, yeah.
Good stuff. Ifra, I'll pass it over to you.
My goodness. So what do I want to close it with here? This is where the rubber meets the road. Okay. This is probably our 5th or 6th call. Okay. So 6 consistent weeks. It all comes down to this moment. All comes down. So it's go home, right? Or go big. Which one are you going to choose? So now is the time. Now is the time to win big. Let's go, team. I'm so wrapped up, as I said earlier. I'm so excited. Those of you that are coming to the cruise, I will see you on the cruise. I believe Steph and I also arrive on Tuesday, which is amazing. So it's going to be amazing. So let's go, team. Let's see. We're going to actually do also a draw. I forgot to mention that. It's actually in the PowerPoint as well. Whoever brings the most amount of guests, you're gonna get something from us. Your guests will also win a few products. So let's go, team. Let's make this impactful. And I look forward to seeing all of you and to rocking Melbourne and of course New Zealand afterwards.
Amazing. Wow. Thank you so much for your time and attention, everyone. I cannot wait. This trip is a monumental move for me because I'm fulfilling 2 dreams of mine, and I know I've shared this on a previous call, a dream of traveling to Australia ever since I was a little girl, And also, when I started this business, I had a vision for myself to travel the world to build this business. Thankfully, with technology, it's easy for us to do through technology, social media, all these apps. But this dream is being fulfilled of traveling and expanding and inspiring and being in the energy and in front of people. And for me, that's creates this level of excitement for me personally that it's hard to even put into words. And I hope that I can transmit that, you know, to everyone when we see each other, as we continue to grow, as we continue to do this. And I want to encourage you all to really get clear on what dreams and what vision you have for your life, and make a decision that you are going to go after it. Because when you make a decision, the how figures itself out. I am a living example of that, as I will be coming to your beautiful countries in just a couple weeks. And I just wanted to leave you with that. So dream big, go after it, decide with conviction, and make it happen. And we will see you all very soon. Thank you so much. I love you all. Thank you for your energy and your time and holding this space for us. And we will see you very soon. Take care, everyone.
Bye, everyone. To the billion.
To the billion.
To the billion. Ka kite anō.
Thank you. To the billion.
Yeah.